Hello, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're fine. Okay, here we are in a new class. Okay, let me see. Tell me, what day is today? Very good. And what's the weather like today? Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it raining? Okay, so now you're going to copy what day is today and what's the weather like today on your copybooks. Yes? And now we're ready to start with our class. So now I'm going to share with you the screen so that I can explain to you what I have prepared for you today. Yes? Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, today we are going to go on working with the differences between present simple and present continuous, okay? So, for the present simple, remember that we have the subject, okay? So the person or the pronoun, yes, the subject, and then the verb, yes? And then the verb. We use present simple to express general truth. For example, it rarely rains in the desert. It rarely rains in the desert. Yes. We also use present simple to express habits or routines. Yes. Do you remember your daily routine? For example, when I say, I usually get up at 9 o'clock. Or, for example, she always has milk with coffee for breakfast. Yes. Or he always washes the dishes. Yes. There I am expressing daily routines with the present simple. Yes. On the other hand, we have present continuous. Yes. And we're going to form with the subject, yes, or the person or the pronoun, yes, the subject, plus the verb to be, that is am, is, or are, yes. If it is negative, remember that we have to say am not, isn't, or aren't, yes, plus the verb with ing, okay. Pay attention to these three components because they are very, very important, okay? You have to have them in the sentence. You have to have the person or the subject. You have to write the verb to be, so am, is, or are, and the verb with ing, okay? You cannot forget any of these elements, okay? Very good. And now, present continuous, we use it, or it is used to describe actions that are happening now. Yes? Actions that are happening now at the moment of speaking. Yes? For example, she is reading a newspaper upstairs. Yes? She is reading a newspaper upstairs. Yes? Pay attention. We have the subject, she, the verb to be is, yes, and read is the verb plus ing, reading, okay, a newspaper. So that is what she is doing now, okay? Very good. Remember that we have some clue words, yes, that are going to help us to decide when we have to use the present simple or the present continuous, yes? We usually use with present simple the adverb frequency. For example, always, usually, often, sometimes, never. For example, twice a week. Do you remember them? Every day, every week, once a week. All these words are going to help us to decide which of the two time tenses are we going to use in a sentence. Yes, if you have this, you're going to use present simple. On the other hand, we have present continuous. Yes, these are the expressions, the time expression that you're going to use with present continuous. At the moment, at present, currently. So currently, nowadays, now, this is the most important or the most used, yes? Now, right now, yes? At the moment, at present. So in all the sentences that you see this, you're going to use present continuous, yes? Let's see, let's remember some structure. Present simple. So we use it for habits, routines, and permanent situations. Yes. In the affirmative form, with some subject like I, you, we, and they, we just put the verb like that. Yes, I work every day from 8 to 5 p.m. If we talk about he, be careful because we have to put the S in the verb. Yes, my son likes comics. Yes. For Sarah, that is the same to say she studies at UPB. Yes. Remember the rules. Yes. And in the negative sentences, remember that we have the auxiliaries, don't or doesn't. Yes. Doesn't is for she, he, or it. Yes. And in the question, we also have the auxiliaries. Do you work every day, for example? But does he like comic books? Or does she study at UPB? Yes. So do and does are the auxiliaries that are going to help us to make questions. Yes. This is present simple. Okay. Let's pay attention to present continuous. Action in the moment of speaking or temporary situations. Yes. In the affirmative form, pay attention. We can have the words that we previously mentioned. Yes. Currently, I am working in the office. Yes. Now, Sarah is wearing a nice dress. Yes. Or we can say, my son is going to love this comic book. Okay. In the negative, remember that we have to add the negative to the verb to be. So currently, I'm not working. Or Sarah is not wearing a dress. Yes. And in the question, we have to start with the verb to be. For example, here, are you working in the office? Are you working in the office? Or is he going to like it? Yes. Or we can have other type of questions with WH words. Yes. What is she wearing now? What is she wearing now? Okay, she is wearing a dress, for example. Very good. So this is a review, a revision about present continuous and present simple. Yes. Now I'm going to explain you about the activities that you have to do. Yes. Okay, so here we are with the activities. Do you remember the live worksheets? Okay, today we're going to work with another live worksheet with present simple and present continuous. Yes? The instruction says complete with the present simple or the present continuous tense of the verbs in brackets. Yes? These verbs. The highlighted signal words help you. Yes? So pay attention because there are some words that are highlighted. They are highlighted in color yellow. Yes? So, for example, Richard usually, we have to use go to school by bus. Yes? So we have to pay attention. How are we going to write go here? Yes? Pay attention to the subject. Here we have Richard. So we have the same as having the pronoun he, yes? He or Richard is the same because they are boys, for example. He's a boy, yes, Richard. So we have usually. Do you remember usually? It is an adverb of frequency. So what are you going to use? Present simple or present continuous? And pay attention that we are saying that Richard usually go to school by bus. So are we talking about what is he doing now? Or about a routine or a habit that Richard has? Okay, so if we have this word, if we're talking about a routine or a habit, and we have Richard, that is he, we're going to write here the verb go, yes, but we're going to add es, yes? So goes, yes? Very good. Let's go on. Please be quiet. The baby, bling, 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 we have to use the verb sleep, in his bedroom now. Yes, so here you have to imagine that the mom is talking, yes? Probably the children are playing there in the living room, yes? And mom says, please be quiet. The baby, bling, 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 in his bedroom now, yes? If we have now here, that means that we refers to the moment of speaking. So, the baby, he or she, is sleeping. Yes, is sleeping. Pay attention. Don't forget the verb to be. Yes, and don't forget the ing form of the verb. Okay, this part is very important, and this part is also very important. As important as the verb. Yes, this is the verb that you have to use. And remember that if the subject is he or she, we have to put here the verb to be that corresponds to that subject, okay? So the baby is sleeping in his bedroom now, yes? Please be quiet, yes? Okay, and you're going to go on doing this activity. Pay attention. Here you have never, here you have again, now, usually, yes? You're going to do all these sentences. And when you finish this, you can click here in this button. Click here in check my answers. And you have the activity corrected. Yes, of course, I didn't finish. That's why they are in red, in pink, let's say. And here the correct answers are in light blue. Okay, so pay attention. They are okay. They are good. Yes. So I got 1 out of 10. Yes. You can do it several times. If you want to do it again, just press here in this button, and then you have it again to start from scratch. Okay. Excellent. And now I'm going to share another screen, another activity with you. This is the other activity. It is another live worksheet, okay? And here we have present simple or continuous, yes? Look for the clue and choose. Here you always have you also have the clues, yes? Aunt Mary always drives or is driving her pink car. Remember that we are talking about what here? About a habit, about something that she's doing now? Of course, we have always, so we have to choose present simple, okay? So you have to click on the correct answer. For example, drives. Pay attention here. It says, listen, my sister plays the violin or is playing the violin. If I said this at the beginning of the sentence, listen, my sister plays or is playing the violin. Of course, is playing the violin. Yes? Okay, and you go on doing the rest. You have only to choose, yes? Only click the correct answer. And then when you finish, click here, check my answers, and then you go back here, yes? The green answers are the good ones, yes? And here you have the total percentage of the activities that, or the answers that you did well, okay? Good. Okay, I hope that you can do these activities. And if you have any question, of course, you can ask me. Yes? Okay, see you on Wednesday in our Zoom classes. Bye-bye.